Educational Games and Simulations in the Classroom by Megan Hall. The purpose of my paper is to look at if educational games and simulations in the classroom help the students retain the material and be more engaged in the classes. I wanted to find out if using games and simulations in the classroom is really beneficial for students. If the data showed that these games did help the students learn the material, then use within the classroom should increase. If the data and research did not show these games to be beneficial to the students, then other methods need to be used to engage the students and help them learn the material. I looked at studies that used educational games and simulations at all levels. The literature I found looked at studies that worked with elementary, middle school, high school, and even college students. The studies I looked at also focused on a variety of subjects, including geography, science, social studies, and theater. All of the studies had the students using educational games and simulations in the classroom, and they used them in different ways. The first two articles focused on educational simulations in the classroom. The first one focused on college students, and the second one focused on middle school students. Both of these studies showed that the students who participated in the simulation knew more about the content. Both studies also show that the students were more excited about the lesson after participating in the simulation. Articles 3 and 4 both focused on games in the elementary school classroom. The first study found the games to be highly motivational for the students. The second study showed that science content learning and self-efficacy significantly increased when playing the game. Articles 5 and 6 both focused on games in the middle school classroom. The first study showed that the students gained an understanding of the relative scientific concepts because their performance on the scenario-based science assessment were significantly improved across serious game-playing occasions, and the effect of learning was retained long-term. The second study proved that the students were able to learn from playing Humanology, an online game, as well as from browsing web-based materials, as they both significantly improved their overall understanding of human immunology in this study. Articles 7 and 8 focus on educational games at the high school level. The first study showed that the students felt more engaged and learned the material better through the use of the game. It was challenging and kept the students engaged and focused. The second study proved that the game was effective in improving the students' interest in theater and the knowledge of the play. It also showed that educational video games can be used as motivational tools within high school theater courses, since they can increase the interest of students towards theater. Article 9 focused on students playing educational games at home versus students playing these games at school. The results showed that the students playing at home, God, dog!